His Excellency General Yoweri Museveni does not own the presidency of Uganda. The office of president does not belong to General Museveni. No, it belongs to the people of Uganda.
Major General Muhoozi is a subject of debate due to persistent claims that his father, President Yoweri Museveni, is grooming the son to succeed him in an alleged scheme dubbed the Muhoozi Project.
It would be wrong for General Museveni to name anybody to succeed him because the presidency of Uganda does not belong to him. That would be a mistake, both ideologically and legally.
If General Muhoozi was not Museveni's son, most likely he would either be in jail or he would be somewhere, either in jail or under house arrest. Because we have had those cases of General Sejusa, General Tumukunde, faced similar consequences for lesser crime.
In 2013, General David Sejusa came out with a dossier telling Ugandans that President Museveni was grooming the son to take over the presidency.
Some observers believe that the military seeds planted in Kainerugaba will later sprout and help him to ascend to the presidency as part of a carefully calibrated plot orchestrated by his father.
For all these years, the sitting president, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, has been denying this. Okay? Even his son, Muhoozi Kainerugaba, on different occasions, media personalities have come out to ask him about the same. But he has always denied.
I don't have the ambition to be president. I'm very happy being in the military, and that's where I intend to stay for some time.
There's been talk about the Muhoozi Project. What do you say about it?
It doesn't exist. Non-existent. That is a red herring.
That so-called project is non-existent. It simply does not exist.
Years have passed, the true face has come out. In the dossier of General Sejusa, there is a clip which was done by NTV, which I want you to listen to.
In the 2013 missive that later forced him to flee to exile in London for fear of his life, General David Sejusa named the then Army Chief, the late Aronda Nyakairima, Inspector General of Police General Kale Kaihura, and former Prime Minister Mama Mbabazi as those opposed to the alleged Muhoozi Project. That a plot was afoot to assassinate senior army officers and government officials opposed to Muhoozi succeeding his father.
In this clip, General Sejusa went on to say that the people who are opposed to Muhoozi Project were 1, General Kale Kaihura, 2, Amama Mbabazi, and 3, Aronda Nyakairima. Let's focus on those 3. Aronda Nyakairima died in a mysterious death. You all remember.
Ugandans this morning woke up to the news of the demise of Uganda's Internal Affairs Minister, General Aronda Nyakairima. The general was traveling with 4 staff from the ministry on a flight from South Korea to Dubai.
When this happened, one of them called back. But what we are getting is that he died in sleep, but all this has to be investigated thoroughly well.
Nyakairima and his team had traveled to the Asian country for official business. This is one of the pictures of the team as they met officials in South Korea. Nyakairima died in the wee hours of Saturday morning. It is not yet clear what could have caused his death.
General Kale Kaihura is out of office, is out of the army, is out of the police. He was even imprisoned by the army.
General Kaihura, who was the police chief for 13 years, emerged for the first time in public since he was arrested from his village home in Diantonde on 13th June. He has been in detention in Machinde military barracks for 72 days.
Amama Mbabazi is out of government. Okay?
I stated in Changwanzi that this was not the Museveni I knew, so I am saying something different.
So, those people who were mentioned by General Sejusa are all out of government. Think about it. For me, I think even Muhoozi doesn't know what is pushing him. But by the look of things, I think the family is pushing him so that they can secure their fortune, the stolen fortune, because they have amassed a lot of wealth. But remember, in our country, Uganda, there is the family and there is a state. Remember when Mugabe was being ousted from the presidency, the family wanted to take over. And the state, through Chiwenga, also wanted to take over. Mnangagwa wanted to take over. So the state collided with the family. In our case in Uganda, there is a family, the first family. Some members of the first family are also in the state. But the state is not united to bring Muhoozi. And let nobody lie to you, even Muhoozi doesn't match the caliber of the presidency.